Hello, everyone. I'm Chester44, also known as Falai, and welcome to this Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity. Last episode, we made our way into the Deerford Ruins down here, which were surprisingly expensive, where we found a whole load of cultists of Skane, one of the gods. I'm not entirely certain what his deal is, but they were connected to the missing noblewoman. Well, originally I thought, oh, the noblewoman got impregnated by one of the people who happened to be in town, and she wanted to run away with him. No, it turns out she was impregnated by her uncle, who was looking for her and trying to hide the whole thing. And then these Skane cultists proceeded to kidnap her and do some horrible animancy onto her in order to basically turn her into a secret woman to kill her uncle in revenge, and also every single other person in his line. Well, the cipher we have with us proceeded to do something to mentally save her and protect her from some of the scarring that would come from all of this, which, as harsh as it is to alter someone's mind, I can understand why you might want to try something like that. And we sent her over to, be safe, and took care of the cultists here, so she'll be fine. But we still need to deal with her uncle. And also the person at the top of the tannery here, who's probably not going to be happy about the fact that we killed all his cultist allies. The thick hide stretched thin upon the rack looks like it came from a Stelgare. The curing and waterproofing agents slathered over it give a heavy odor.
My eyes are peeled.
Final Journal of Jonas. That's the third Final Journal of Jonas. Okay, and he's pissed off. This honestly doesn't surprise me at all, so... You know what? It's worth it. You deserve to die after everything you did to her. Frankly, yeah. You deserve that. Now goodbye. Oh boy. Okay, so we've got a couple quests to turn in now. And a load of loot to sell as well. Let's turn in all the quests first. First off, we're right here.
Hail, traveler.
Let's see. I found the dragon egg, Hendina. Hylia's feathered tits! She claps her hands together, wincing at the pain. How'd you manage that? Well, I found the nest you spoke of. Hope those worms didn't give you too much trouble. Let's see her then. She cradles the egg with her good arm. Amazing, not a single crack. She runs her bandaged hand across the shell. She hefts the egg into the back of her wagon and rummages around among her shelves. Here, take this. She drops a stack of coins and a parcel of ingredients into your hands. Everything you need to brew a good, strong pick-me-up. Should come in handy with the kinds of scrapes you seem to get into. And come see me anytime you need potions or ingredients, alright? I got a special price for friends. Alright, thank you very much. And we got some ingredients. Not bad. Okay. Next, let's go over here and speak to the farmer, who is probably not going to be very happy that the ogre isn't dead.
Good day to you.
I convinced the monster to leave. You won't be seeing him again. He balls his hands into two shaking fists. His face starts to redden. But that's... Son of an Orlan whore! That thing devoured my entire herd! I wanted it dead, and I wanted to mount its head on a pike! Here, perhaps this will make up for the loss of your pigs. You'd do that for me? I don't know what to say. Wait right there. He darts into the house and returns with a blunderbuss in his hands. I call it the Lead Spitter. It belonged to my father and served me in the Saints' War. It's old, but sturdy, and it packs a real punch. Should be more useful to someone like yourself these days. He crosses his arms and looks at his piglets. And now to get back to the business of rebuilding my herd. Only... He takes one of the pigs and gives it a quick examination. This runt's looking too small. I don't expect to get any good litters out of it, and I'd just as soon not have it weaken the rest of my stock. Why don't you take it? Gives me one less mouth to feed anyway. The piglet trocks over to you, its pink snout wiggling. Well, look at that. Lead Spitter, a unique blunderbuss, which is different from anything I've used. Powerful, but interesting. And we've got a Piglet. This young pig is roughly the size of a small dog. It half trots, half runs at your side in an effort to keep pace, and snorts appreciatively when its flanks are scratched. Yeah, we'll keep the cat out. Yay, kitty. A Curse of Cold Clay. Remembrance of Life's Warmth and Copper. Let's send the Devil of Karok. That's fine. Let's go into the Temple of Barath, because the girl should be there. I want to make sure she's okay. It just seems right to make sure she's okay before I go speak with her uncle. And we are definitely going to have a chat with him. Oh, people in town say that the Hollowborn problem has been especially bad here. It has. Cities and villages all over the Deerwood have seen Hollowborn, but Deerford hasn't seen the birth of an unaffected child in years. Most of our people have moved on to other villages in search of hope, and those who have stayed behind aren't the same. Children promise a future, you know. People change when you take that away from them. Yeah, kinda true. Anyway, let's keep moving on. And he's gonna be in here, inside the inn. Yeah, we are going to have a very serious talk with this guy. Very serious talk. Okay, then. Ahem. Wait, where is he? He's resting upstairs. Oh, is he now? That means he's not going to be in public for this. Something tells me I'm probably going to want to punch him in the face for this. Hello there, Harond.
What are you doing up here?
An elven man paces... Oh.
Have you news of my daughter? I've got to get her out of this wretched village.
I found Alis.
My daughter? Is she safe?
I let her go.
That can't be. What happened?
He looks back at you, his eyes suddenly fearful. You know exactly what I discovered.
I don't know what you're referring to, but I've heard enough already. Take this, and let's put this unpleasantness behind us.
He dumps a bag of coin into your hand. Yeah. Put this unpleasantness behind us? My thoughts exactly. Your blow dispatches the old man more quickly than you'd like, but you're confident no one has heard you. You're also confident no one will ask too many questions when they find him dead. What he did, I'd say he probably deserved that. Although I wish I could have just beaten him up. Sunbeam and damage reduction against burn. Gained reputation with Deerford Village, lost reputation with Defiance Bay. So what's her reputation like now anyway, I'm curious. Defiance Bay is moderately good, Gilded Vale is overwhelmingly good, Deerford Village is overwhelmingly good, Twin Elms I haven't met yet, Knights of the Crucible moderately good, The Dozens faintly good, House Domenel extremely bad, and Stalwart overwhelmingly good. Okay. Moderately and not overwhelmingly good. Probably because of his loss, because I just killed the noble. Reputations, benevolent, clever, little stoic, little aggressive, bit diplomatic, passionate, and irrational. So basically benevolence and honest. I'm honest and benevolent mainly. Sure, I'll take that. Okay. Yeah, he certainly deserved that. Alright, Dingler. First things first, we have a lot of stuff to sell. There we go. And a load of loot in here. Quite a lot to sell. Oh, this was a very good run. Okay, next. There we go. I have a lot of these random hoods. Huh. Wait, what is this? Stag helm. When did I get that stag helm? Wasn't someone else wearing that a moment ago? Wasn't Dorrance wearing that? And we're getting 16,000 going out of this. Hold on, Durance, weren't you... We suddenly have 2 stag helms. Okay, sure, why not? Sure, you can wear that. Why the hell not? Alright, let's get a rest here. Rest in the dragon's lair. There we go, nice and rested, all is good. It's unfortunate we lost all that reputation, but yeah. Okay, so let me see. Quest-wise, we need to go back to Cleobon Relag and continue things there. That's everything there. That's part 2. The Grieving Mother. We need to continue journeying with her in order to get more. That is mainly that. That is that. That's Aravius. That's the siege. That's the battle. That's Twin Elms. That's the Audra Arch, which I don't know where it is. The Endless Paths of Audnua. Continue to know Durance. Fragments of Scattered Faith. Is there anything Durance can tell me right now, actually?
If doubts and curiosity plague you...
Oh, I can ask more. I never realized. Durance, you don't dress like a priest, and your robes look as if they were touched by fire.
And you don't fit any manner of watcher I've ever seen. Does it make you one now? Don't answer that.
Are those the same robes you wore at Halgot?
Why do I... Your memory is both a curse and a curse. I wore these on our pilgrimage to Halgot as well as after. We were to travel quietly, so few would know our religion, or intent, like executioners with robes instead of hood.
How did they get burned, then?
These robes are the ones I wore at the Citadel when the Godhammer was triggered. Imagine a campfire, then a field of them.
His hand cradles his staff.
Then form them into a sphere and let it grow until it fills the air. Its violence ran through my stave and my spirit like 100 lightnings, and all around me was flame. It tore at my skin, even burst vessels in my flesh, yet the robe survived.
He grins, and the scars on his face bunching up beneath the coarse beard hairs. And you've worn them since?
If Magrin deemed I should wear ash while dispensing her justice, then so be it. We exist at her pleasure. For her pleasure. Either way, she answers my call, quietly or loudly, but her colors seem weak in comparison to the acts one does in her name. And quiet is how I prefer. I find others of my faith do not tend to take me for a second glance if the fire of my spirit does not grace my staff.
I had other questions about you. Durance is an odd name.
No more than Watcher, and Durance is not a name, it is a title.
What does your title mean?
Are you a servant of Whale? Let mysteries and questions remain with him, at least until the next time we need rest.
What? If doubts and curiosity...
Tell me more about Ashfall. Nope. We won't learn any more because we need to rest again. Oh, Durance. Why do you do this? I just want to know information. And you refuse to give it? Quite irritating. Okay.
Got it.
What level are we again? 12. Okay, I don't want to start in a new area now. We've only got like 10 to 15 minutes left for it, so... I'm going to head back to, Cadnua. Just to take a look up there. Maybe I can find the ogre and see what he looks like. So why not? Take a look in here, see what we see. Okay.
Amazing. You could fit a whole village in
Yes,
here.
yes, I know, Sagani. Also, there is actually some things I can pick up in here. Although, what I am curious about is, where is the ogre? So I want to see the ogre. The ogre will likely really... Oh, there he is. Korgrak.
I like what you've done with your garden.
Not exactly what I expected you to say, but sure, why not? Thank you. Okay. So we've got him on our side. It'll probably help out if we ever end up with another bunch of people trying to fight us. Sure, the prestige is lower, but we'll be fine. We'll be fine, I'm sure. Plus, he'll help out in that final battle. Patchwork Boots. Grants Exalted Hand, 25 defense against weakened attacks. Okay. You know, we have so many ingredients now. We can upgrade things. I enchanted this. I could make it into Durgan Reinforced Armor. Although, you know what I think I should do? A might bonus. It's the only thing I haven't actually done. Because he's got all the other bonuses. A might bonus would actually help. Because... Dragon's Lair resting bonus. The girdle gives a con bonus. Dex from the gloves. Perception from that. Hermit's hat gives that, and that gives the ring. Yeah, you know what? We'll give this a might bonus. Very nice. Do I want to do any proof? Qualities, I can't go for legendary because I don't have the item I need. And it needs maximum enchantment reached. I mean, okay, I could improve things. I could Durgan reinforce it. It is an interesting idea. I could provide one of the proofs. I don't care about that very much. I can actually enchant this. Why haven't I? Well, Exceptional does require one of these. A Vithrak Brain. Yeah, I can't really get anything except those. Go ahead, just enchant it, fine. Durgan Reinforced Shield is 10% of ranged attacks reflected back at attacker, 15% of incoming hits converted to grazes, and minus 15% single weapon speed penalty. That's interesting. The sword is exceptional. Not the best, but good. What does a forge do? Extra attack speed, crit damage multiplier, 20% of hits to turn to crits. Okay. Making it kith slaying? I mean, it's extra accuracy and damage against other main foes, which is an interesting idea. Or, actually, secondary damage, not the worst idea. You know what? give this thing a corrosive lash. Extra corrode damage. I like that idea. Okay. What about you? We should improve your Saint's War armor. I could make it exceptional. You've already got proofing. You... Can we do this? You're fine. You could make it exceptional. I'm just not sure because I only have the one Vithrak brain. You don't have any attribute bonuses. You don't have any proofings. Thing is, I'm just so indecisive with stuff like this. Okay, that's bound, so I can't do anything for that. You've got your staff, but you're also using Golden Gaze. So it's keeping you at a distance for now, which is fine. You're using the Grey Sleeper, which is fine. The Arquebus is fine. Unforgiven. Can I improve this? No, I cannot. It is already exceptional, and it's already burning. I guess a little extra damage against beasts might be fine. Sure, why not? Okay. And... well, we've already been rested. Do you have anything to say? What is the state of the keep? Word of Cad Nua is spreading far and wide. I expect we'll be receiving visitors from every corner of the world soon. I can't tell you how wonderful it is, seeing this place restored to its original grandeur. Thank you, my lady. This keep only reflects what you have done for us. A monument, if you will. I've kept you too long, haven't I? I'll give you my report. I have some questions. Oh! Was this your keep once? Not as a land...
Not as a land
oh.
is its lord's. More as a child is its mother's. This castle was my design, you see. The Earl appointed me to do it. I was getting on in years. I knew it would be my only chance to build something magnificent. When it was built, I couldn't bring myself to part from it, to go back to my lonely home. I begged the Earl to let me stay, to take care of it. It was all I wanted, and he granted it. Years later, when Bereth's usher finally came calling, I begged the Earl to find a way to let me remain, and so he did.
Okay, what about this Earl?
The Earl of Yenwood. The original, in fact, when Deerwood was a colony. He found this site, the only ruin Eir Glanfath refused to defend, and he believed its wealth would be great. The keep was his way of defending his family's claim, and that claim became his obsession. He had to know what lay beneath. He devoted his life to excavating the ruins below the keep. They had been sealed with rock and soil. Deliberately, it would seem. Years passed, and with them the Earl. He dug his entire life and never found what he sought. His obsession became his sons and his sons' sons. And one day, that young Earl broke through.
And he found the endless paths waiting for him. Yes, an endless maze, incomprehensible in its construction. But he would never come to learn more than that. Vile things had taken residence there, vile and dangerous. They poured up through the keep and slew its residents, the Earl among them.
After that, the keep remained abandoned, unused, wasted. Meowall's mastery of this place was the first hope I'd had in 200 years. How I've longed to see it as it once was.
It seems I was mistaken, for you have been the salvation of this place, not he. I thought the curse upon this place would never fall, that I would watch the very stones wear away into dust. In restoring the keep, my great design, you have restored my purpose. Your name, your soul is writ upon the very stone. I know Cad Nua will not fall again. Are you imprisoned in that throne?
Imprisoned? At times it feels that way, I suppose. But it's more that I reside here. The throne was brought up from the ruins. One of the first things they found. As a last favor to a dying woman, the Earl arranged for me to be moved into it. Audra is an accommodating vessel for a soul. Oh, it's not as confining as it seems. I can feel the whole keep from here, and all things that are tied to it. There's something about this throne and its construction. Or maybe it's something about this place.
I have questions about Consulhot and the Torn Bannermen. Yes? Who is Consulhot?
A famed archmage. I am given to understand that the Brackenberry Sanitarium puts much stock in his work, as regards the manipulation of the soul. His spells are widely circulated. But he is poorly regarded in many circles. Some call him a madman, or else cruel and barbarous. He must be very old by now. Perhaps that is why the Torn Bannermen believe they can best him.
Do you know anything else about these mercenaries?
Little enough, I'm afraid. The Torn Bannermen are well supplied and well organized, and there are rumors that they are backed by an unknown benefactor. They have proved remarkably effective in the past, and they are certainly a threat now.
Alright then, farewell, and thank you. And with that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here. I think I'll continue wandering around with the Grieving Mother instead of Aloth for a bit. Give Aloth a bit of a chance to rest and hopefully actually learn more and continue the Grieving Mother's storyline. Whatever it may happen to be. Anyway, with that, I'm going to end this episode here. Next episode, we're going to head for Cleoban Rilag, which will continue the main quest, but also continue the quest with Adair. And for all we know, maybe it might also continue the quest with Sagani. We still need to find that Audra Arch. But that'll be in the next episode. So until then, I am Chester44, also known as Fly. That is Laniara, Adair, Kana, Durance, the Grieving Mother, and Sagani. This has been a Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity, and I shall see you all next time.